Hello everyone and welcome to the video. If you're a day trader like me, you've probably gone on YouTube searching for things like best indicator to make thousands a day. Well, I plan on putting these indicators to a test. For each one, I'll be backtesting it over the past 30 days from the day I start. For example, if I begin on March 15th, I'll review the data from February 15th onward. If I start near the end of the month, I'll simply just go back to the start of the month. My goal is simple: to find profitable indicators that actually work, hopefully use them, and become a millionaire. Before we begin, remember, this is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. If you attempt to follow anything I do, you risk losing money, potentially a lot. Remember, I'm just some random guy on the internet you found, so trade at your own risk. Okay, with that out of the way, I was watching this video and it said this.
Today, we are going to reveal a TradingView strategy that gives only winning signals. Yes, you heard that right. Winning signals only.
Now, I don't know about you, but that was a pretty good hook. Winning signals only. So a signal indicator that always wins. I gotta try that out. And so I did. I did a quick test on the futures market, specifically the NQ or the NASDAQ. Maybe this indicator does have a winning signals only on other traded things, but I don't care about those markets. So following what the video says, just go to TradingView, and if you don't want to type them out, just check the description box below, you can copy them. But the indicators are called Multiple EMA by Slava and Machine Learning Adaptive Supertrend by Algo Alpha. To start, go to the settings of the multiple EMAs, and under the Style tab, turn off the 50 and the 100 EMA. We don't need those. All you need is the 10, 20, and the 200. Or if you don't want this indicator at all, you could just get 3 EMAs and that'll work also. For the Algo Alpha, go to the settings and under inputs, ATR length is 18 and the super trend factor is 2. So the strategy is simple. You take a long or a short setup depending if the 10 or the 20 EMA lines are above or below the 200 EMA. So to clarify, you would take short signals only if the 10 and the 20 are above the 200, and you would only take long signals if they're below the 200. And the requirement to take the signal trade, all the checkboxes it needs to tick are: the candle has to close and not touch the 10 EMA, the red line. And your stop loss is at the swing high for shorts and the swing low for longs. And your take profit is going to be the 20 EMA or the green line. So for the 1 minute, it let me go back all the way to the 316, I think. Yeah, I wrote that down. But you had a total of 4 wins, 3 losses. I wrote the potential losses just to see, so if you were to lose every single trade and if you were to win every trade. All these years were I think break evens. But on the 1 minute at least, you would have made $625 from the wins, and you would have lost $3,985 on your losers for a P&L of negative $3,360. Solid. And then on the 5 minutes, much better on the 5 minute actually. Since it didn't have that many trades, I did try to look back further just to see, because the win rate was all wins. So maybe the 5 minute might be the play. But here you go, where's the potential wins and the potential losses. Or I say potential wins. You did win all these, but these were your potential losses. So risk to reward was, on average, it looks like a 0.4. And back in February, you also had 1 win. And these 2 were break-evens, because I say break-evens. They were a small loss because the 20 EMA ended up going lower than the entry price, so I just closed it there just to see. But in February, you would have made $35, and March and April so far, you would have made $4,205. And right here's your totals. Right here, you would have lost $470, made $4,240, or a P&L of $3,770. Okay. Whatever, it doesn't want it. Not financial advice again, and since the 5 minutes does take a very long time to populate, what is this, 9 trades over the course of 2 months? 77 win rate though, if you count those little stop outs technically. But if you want to see this chart yourself, it will be in the description. And that's the end of the video, folks. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel and much appreciated. And maybe one day gonna be more of you guys. Or girls. Or both. Preferably girls, but I'll see what I'll get. And let me guys know if you guys have any tips or advice, or you have an indicator that can make you millions and potentially want to give me millions. That'd be great. So in the meantime, I'm gonna head out of here. So God bless and bye.